I'm enormously relieved and happy to be back on British soil. It has been an unimaginable nightmare. I would like to thank all those who were involved in my return, including various British government officials, for their efforts on my behalf and for their support. Meanwhile, I'd be grateful for a little peace, as this has been a very traumatic experience, both for me and for my unborn child. That was the statement she gave at the prison this morning. Very briefly, it's certainly our position, and I think it's backed up by all the evidence over the last few months, that the process against Samantha in Laos has been a total sham. Indeed, I have on occasion referred to it as a Stalinist show trial, and I do that with good intent. The bizarre regime in Laos was indeed established by the Soviet Union with their funding and support back in the 70s, and the way that they behaved throughout this process against Samantha absolutely beggared belief. That said, we are enormously pleased that Samantha is home in time to have her child in this country. But we're very troubled that the indications from the British government are that they plan to respect the conviction that was had at the trial, and I use the word trial fairly loosely, against Samantha in Laos. The idea that a young girl who's 20 years old in this condition, after everything she's gone through, should be held for the rest of her life, for a life sentence, on the basis of this process in Laos would be laughable if it wasn't true. We sincerely hope, and we call on Jack Straw and the Ministry of Justice to make it very clear immediately that this won't be the case, and that Britain, with 800 years since the Magna Carta, is not going to respect the sort of drivel that was done in Laos. If that's not done, then you can rest assured that there'll be legal proceedings brought against the British government to enforce Samantha's right at the first possible opportunity early next week.